Okay. So, good evening to everybody. Today we will discuss about the levels of our own existence, or we will try to understand our existence, how it is built, which are the basic elements which are creating our whole entire existence, and why we are practicing these different meditational techniques, what we want to achieve by practicing all these. So for that we have to understand our existence. So you are perceiving here one circle in which we are finding the innermost circle is represents our own inner consciousness or inner soul. That is the most authentic and main central element of our existence. In surrounding, we find some other intermediary layers. So we will discuss about all these things. So here we can see that these are the different other layers on our soul. Until and unless we hit all these intermediary levels, we cannot reach out our own authentic self, which is divine, which is having all divine qualities and potentials. So the yoga or meditation is trying to realize that authentic self by crossing all these intermediary layers, or by removing some such kind of intermediary levels or layers which are hindering our inner abilities, inner qualities, or spiritual qualities or potentials. So now you try to understand how it is working from within. So first of all, whenever we come in physical body, we become familiar with some instincts which are natural, innate, in mundane existence in physical form. So they are hunger, reproduction, fear, and possession. So psychological minds try to understand our existence in the language that how we are interacting with the world, how we could come to know that what we have to eat, and why we are having all these different emotions which are not actually learned, but they are innate, and they are working from within. So in this way, it is found that there are four basic innate qualities the each of the mundane living beings is having, and they are hunger, reproduction, fear, and possession. As soon as the child takes birth, he starts crying for because of his hunger, and he needs something to satisfy his hunger. So hunger is a basic instinct which is found in all the living beings, whether they are one sensed, whether they are five sensed, whether they are child or young or any other condition. So hunger is the basic instinct, and reproduction. So we know that all living beings are giving birth to the similar species. So reproduction is also very common to all the living beings. Fear is also a common tendency, or in you can say instinct, which is found in all the different living beings. And possessive tendency we also find. Even the little child also tries to grasp the things which is given to him, or he wants to own his own things, or sometimes the things of other. He wants to possess those things also. So possessive tendency is also found in all different living beings. So these are the common, you can say, signs of being or yes, or being alive or live or living being. So these are the common features of a living beings according to psychology. Okay, and there are certain learned instincts or habits which we find in the living beings. So the hereditary records, so we know that if we are taking birth from our parents, then we have some genetically hereditary records in us, and because of that we get some problems in our health, or we get some physical qualities from our parents. So these hereditary records are also found in the living beings. Community circumstances, whatever we are, there is great role of our community circumstances in making our present personality or present life. Geographical conditions also play very great role in making our personality, what kind of behavior we would have. So it depends sometimes on geographical conditions. Those people who are living in a very cold, what we say, cold area, they might have some different types of habits, and those who are living in a hot countries, they might have different behavior or also lifestyles. So geographical conditions are also making our habits, our tendencies, or some kind of lifestyle we are having because of our geographical different conditions. Self endeavors. So yes, apart from all these external factors which are affecting our life or making our life, there is self endeavor. So what we want to achieve, what we want to do in our life, that also makes our life or personality. So all these factors are making great role in our personality, and now we have to see that which factor is good for us and which is not, how we can control. So it depends on our effort, self endeavors, and also our own personal choices. Free will, free action, and free choice. These are in the hands of human beings only, especially, and that's why they can make their personality very different from all other different species of the universe. Now we would see, so these are the views of the psychology or environmentalist and some other uh, people who are thinking about the human existence, how it is being built or created. Now we would see, according to Jainism, how our existence is built. So our existence is a union of a non-material conscious soul, and you can and with a material physical body. So we are combination of physical body as well as of spiritual uh, conscious entity, which is known as soul or Atman or Atma, whatever is good. So these two elements are playing very crucial role in making our existence in this world, in the physical world. So interaction between the two are transmitted and translated through a complex web of several intermediate layers. So when these two elements come in the contact of each other, they create some a complex wave around the soul, and because of that, we find that there are so many intermediate layers, which are also playing very crucial role in our personality, in our life. So how they are interacting with each other and how these layers are being created. Now we will try to understand that. So now we would see that when we go into deeper study of our own existence and try to understand it, then we find that our life is being run, or you can say regulated by so many elements or intermediate layers. So among the elements, the first of all we see our physical body, which is very clear to all of us. we know our physical body, its structure, the whole anatomy, physiology, and all other different organs and parts and their functions. So we are very much familiar with it, how it is created, and what are the basic elements of the physical body. The second element is breath, which is also very important. Without breath, body cannot survive for longer period, or the soul cannot survive in that particular body for longer period. So breath is also very important, crucial element, you can say, of our existence. Next is vital energy. So vital energy is also playing very crucial role in making our life or personality. Next is mind. So we know that mind has great role to make all decisions, whatever we want, we are doing. First, we are thinking about that, planning about that, and taking some decision, and according to we are acting. So mind is playing very great role in all our decisions and about all thought processes. Emotions. So emotions are also very crucial in our life. We find that there are several types of emotions which also emerge in us. So how they are coming, where are they are coming from. So all these we have to understand. And emotion, sometimes we have very good knowledge, very good qualification, education. Instead of that, if emotion overtakes our education, our understanding, then we forget what we have learned in our life, and we work according to our emotions. So emotions are also very powerful factors, or they are great force which affect our life a lot. Next is karma. So karma, according to Indian traditions, there are certain subtle dust in the environment which is affecting our inner self. So karma particles are very very important to know our present condition, or all ups and downs of our life, or whatever we are getting in this mundane life. It is all because of our karmas. So how karmas are playing crucial role in making our personality, that is very important to understand. And consciousness, we can say consciousness, or we can say soul. This is the innermost element of our existence, and without it there is no physical body, no brain, no vital energy, no mental function, no emotions, no karmic body even. So all these elements are somehow dependent on the conscious element. If it is working, then only they can come into play. Otherwise, they have no independent existence in that sense. So we find that these elements are working in our life, and they are playing very great role in making our personality, how we are behaving, what kind of thinking we are having, or what kind of attitude we keep, or what kind of personality we are having. All are dependent on these 7 factors which are working from within, and the external situations, circumstances, or external person can play the role of an instrument. But after all these internal elements which are working from within, and if the external situation uh, comes before us, they act or react according to the situation sometimes, and according to our own strong spiritual power. uh, they are being working according to that. So sometimes our emotions are handling our situation, sometimes our mind is handling, sometimes the karmas are handling, and sometimes our own pure self is handling. So we have to understand how they are working from within. So first of all, we have to understand our body. So I need not to explain what is our body, but according to Indian medical system, which is known as Ayurveda, body is made up of 7 types of chemical substances, such as blood, bones, flesh, and all such, you can say arteries and veins and all these 7 types of things are working from, are making our overall physical body. So they are very important elements of our body. Without them, there is no physical structure. So it is said Sapta Dhatu Mayam Shariram. The body is made up of 7 elements. Science also, medical science also talks about so many, what we say, minerals and elements of our body. So among them, blood, bones, flesh are very common. So in this way, we can see that the physical body is made up of all these 7 elements. So far as the spiritualists are concerned, they look at the body from very different perspective, and they say that according to this body is the means of spiritual growth, what we say, progress and development. The body is a treasure of mysteries and abundance of wisdom. So according to them, that the body is made of all these blood bones, so it is true, but it doesn't mean that it has no other such elements which is very precious, which is very important for us to understand in this particular physical human body. So they say that we have this body is only the means for our spiritual or inner progress. Yeah, we should not take it as our pure existence, but we should make it a means to progress in our spiritual field or in any field whenever we want to develop. So body is a means and it is not the goal of our life. Our whole attention should not be on our body. Our purpose, what is our purpose to take the human life, or why we are working in any field. We have to be focused on that and how we can utilize our body to achieve those goals. Body is a treasure of mysteries and abundance of wisdom. Since the body is having soul in it, and that is the treasure of mysteries and abundance of wisdom, so we have to understand our body from that perspective, rather than thinking about whether I have a proper blood in my body or not, or any other such physical illness or concerns. They should not be given so much importance. Yes, we have to take care of our body, because body is means to achieve all other goals, whether they are physical, material goals or spiritual goals. So we cannot ignore body completely, but we have to understand the main purpose of this human body. So that is the main concern of the spiritualists or philosophers regarding the body, how they are perceiving the body, that it has a very precious element, and that is soul. That is our own spiritual existence. The physical body is made up of especially it is made up of cells, tissues, organs, and systems. So there are 4 types of elements in the body, you can say, or four kind of yes, the things in the body which are making overall physical body. So we know that cell is the smallest living units of the physical body. Tissues are the groups of the cells of similar structure. Organ is the a kind of group of tissues performing a common function, and system is a group of organs working together to perform a series of functions. So in this way, we find that these things are working. What this is the system of our body, which is uh, working from within. And there are 10 types of systems in the body. The skeletal system, so it provides the basic framework that supports the body. And the muscular system, it works with the bones of the skeletal to provide support and produce movement to body parts. In integumentary system, so skin which covers and protects the body. And digestive system concerned with the intake and breakdown and absorption of food materials and the elimination of solid West. So in this way, we find that these are the among the 10 systems. These are the 4 systems which are working from within, and that's why the body is functional. All the times it is working and processing or its work. And the 5th system is circulatory system, so it distributes oxygen to cells and carries away their waste products. So circulatory system is and in that system we find blood and oxygen and supply, etc. So for oxygen we have respiratory system. It provides the means for bringing oxygen into the body and eliminating carbon dioxide. Excretory system is also very important and it is working. So it works to eliminate the waste products. So it tries to detoxify our body. It takes out all the different waste material from the body. Nervous system, it receives and evaluates information about the outside world and coordinates the body's activity. So we are interacting with the external world and stimulating as there are external stimulations and we are responding. So all these response and actions are being taken by our nervous system. There are endocrine gland systems. So we have seen that endocrine gland systems, they are secreting different types of hormones in our body, which are required for our body system. So it produces the hormones and affect the activities of our organs. Reproductive system, so it functions for the continuation of the species. So these are the 10 basic body systems which are working at physical level. So you can see how if we try to understand only the first element of our existence, and that is the body, for that we can go through hundreds of books to understand how body is working, how cells are working, how all other body systems are working. So just to understand one element, we need to see all these medical researches regarding the body or body system or anatomy or physiology. So we have to have good knowledge about our all body systems and physiology and anatomy, so that when we are doing any kind of meditation or relaxation, if we are aware of all our body systems, and if we have some issues regarding any body parts or body system, we can be properly focused on that part and can bring some kind of healing energy to that part and can heal that part. So it is necessary to understand the body also. Those who are trying to understand meditation, and for going into meditation, we need to understand the first of all our body system, how it is working and where is what located. There are 2 innate systems. They are working automatically. They are involuntary systems. You can say they are not working according to your choice, but they are working automatically. So they are, you can say they are auto systems of our body. So they are immune system and healing and curing system. So here we have to understand how Reiki, Suzhou, alternative, all the other such acupressure and acupuncture therapies are working because they are trying to activate the immune system, or they are using the healing and curing power of our body. Especially the vital energy is playing crucial role in that healing system. So these systems are also inbuilt in the body. So we can control some diseases by our own ways if we know the proper body systems. Now, according to Jainism, there are not only the physical body, but there are 4 other bodies which are not easily visible to anybody and everybody, and all people do not know about their functions. So here we can see that according to Jainism, there are 5 bodies. So the physical body comes under this first body, that is called Odarik Sharir. Odarik Sharir means which is visible, very gross, and very generous in the sense that it can help us to achieve the liberation. So it is very important for all of us. But it is a very gross body, that's why it is called Odarik Shari. So this body is made up of blood, bones, flesh, etc. So which we have already discussed. Vakri, so this is the protein, it is called protein body, body devoid of flesh, bones, etc. This body has power to manifest into many different forms. So it can convert into different forms. You can take different forms if you have that kind of body. So I mean, human can be a lion, and lion can be human if he is also having that power. So this kind of body has the capacity to convert into different forms, and can travel anywhere without any transport. So this kind of body is also very is associated with some of the living beings. For example, the heavenly living beings, those who are gods and goddesses or deities, they are having this kind of body, and so they can travel anywhere and everywhere, and they are not visible to common people, but and they have power to change their body. They can appear in different forms to their devotees. So this Vakri body is there. Aharak Sharir, this is also very important body, but this body is not available to any other person than a very highly scholarly saint or monk, you can say. If he is observing all strict ethical rules and regulations, and having many mystical powers in him, or he has developed some mystical powers, and also he must have very good knowledge about all the spiritual and philosophical things. So that kind of a monk can develop this kind of body, but this body is not developed anytime or everywhere, especially when according to Jain philosophy, when Tirthankars are on the earth, and if somebody is very far from him, and if that monk has some curiosity or some questions, then he can send his question through this body. So right now we can understand, as we are using mobile for communication with the person who is at some distance. So in this way, this body can be used for communication purpose. So it is very powerful cluster of particles made by the yogis and seers and comes out of their body. So this body, it travels to a long distance and reaches the Tirthankars and puts up the question and takes the answer and comes back to the yogi. So this body is a mystical body actually, and it is used for communication with Tirthankars. Tejas Shari is a bioelectrical body which charges every function of the body with its vital energy. So we know this body is common to all the living beings who are the mundane living beings who are not yet liberated. They all are having this Tejas body, which is known as bioelectrical body or vital body or energy body. So without the supply of energy, our physical body or even our karmic body cannot work, or the soul cannot travel from one place to another. So this body is always associated with the all mundane souls, worldly souls. The last body is called Karman body. So this Karman body, it is a cluster of karmic particles which covers the main qualities of soul. It is the source of our instincts, negative emotions, and cycle of birth and death. So all the health issues or emotional turmoils or any such kind of or physical qualities, all are being caused by this karmic body. This is the main body. This is the seed body. This is the causal body, which is creating all different emotions in us, all different types of action, right and wrong actions in us. So until and unless we hit this karmic subtle body, we cannot be completely free from all those things. So that's why the main purpose of the yogis or spiritual sages and seers to hit this karmic causal body. This is the main body which is causing all the turmoils, all the problems, all the issues. Or what if we are in the circle of birth and death, it is because of the karmic body. So until and unless this body is eliminated by our own spiritual practices and deep meditations, we can always be in the wave of the birth and death, and we would be bound to face all the hardships of life. So just I have already explained the Aharak body is created to communicate with Tirthankars. If somebody is some monk is though he is highly educated, very versatile in his knowledge, instead of that he may have some such questions about which he doesn't know what should be the right answer. So to know the right answer, he communicates with the Tirthankar when the Tirthankars are on the earth in physical form. So this body is used, and Tejas body, as I have said, that the bioelectrical body and the radiations you can see around your body also. When you go into deeper meditation, you can be able to see the bioelectrical radiations outside of the body. It is working from inside, and that's why our body is functional all the times. Voluntary and involuntary, all functions of body are happening with the support of this tejas or bioelectrical body. So if this bioelectricity, or you can say vital energy, is deficit in some particular part, then we might have some problem in that particular part. So that's why it is very important to understand how this body is working from within, and how the deficiency of the energy is creating some problem at physical level, sometimes mental or emotional. The karmic body, it is a dark body, and it is unconscious mind, we can say. Unconscious means it is working from within, but nobody could come to know how it is working, how it, what is the role of the karmic body in creating all the uh, physical structure, and all the problems of our life. So it is working from within, and it is the main body. So it looks like a very dark body or dark part of our existence, and this body has covered the main spiritual innate qualities or powers. And due to that, we are thinking that, oh, we are lacking in some power, or we have not that much knowledge, we have not that much power, or we have not that much influence, or whatever is. So if we are feeling any kind of lacunas in our career or in our life, somehow this karmic body is working from within, and it is creating all the hurdles in our life. So how we can target this? So the main purpose of meditation to hit this karmic body, to eliminate this body by going into deep meditation. So I have explained that about the physical body, and the Jain philosophy or in Praksha meditation system, it has been thought that we have not only this physical body, but we have also bioelectrical body, we have also karmic body, and these three bodies are very common to all the living beings. So whatever is happening at physical level, it is not just at physical level. It may sometimes there may be some role of our tejas body, bioelectrical body, and there may be role of karmic body. So we should understand at least our physical existence in a proper way, so that we can work and we can meditate to clear all these physical bodies or physical problems. So now the second element, which is very important for us, that is breath, or you know that breath is equal to life. if there is breath, then there is life, and if there is life, then there should be some respiratory system in us, through which we are taking breath continuously. We don't take food all the times, but we need all the times the oxygen. It is said even when somebody dies and he goes to a next destination, in the in between the passage, when he is going to reach the next destination, he needs all the times of the supply of oxygen or such kind of material stuff, so that he can travel. Otherwise, without taking such kind of nutrition from environment, he even or she cannot travel even to next destination. So breathing is going on all the times, but yes, at the time of after death, we have no physical body, so in that sense we don't need this physical breath at the time, but we need some source to support to reach out the next destination. So but right now we have to understand that the physical body, if as long as we are associated with this physical body, we need continuously breathe or oxygen supply to our body. Without oxygen, without support of oxygen, our body functions may be hampered, and our blood will not be properly pure, or you can say refined. So it may also create so many health issues. So breathing is very important, and how breath is taken. So we have already discussed when we were talking about the perception of body breathing. And now we see that how breath, life is dependent on breath. So if breath is long, life is long. If breath is short, life is short. And we can see two examples here. The tortoise, he's taking breath very slowly and very long. He survives around almost for 200, 300. Sometimes it is said that they survive for 700 or 800 years even. But almost I have heard that 200 and 300 years they survive. It is because they are taking very long and deep breath. Hardly 2, 3, or 4, 5 breaths they take in a minute, or maybe lesser than that. So our life is connected with our breathing system, how we are breathing. If our breath is shallow, our life will be short. If we are taking long and deep breath, our life can be long and also very healthy. All our body functions would be healthy, and they would work in a proper way. So breathing is very, very important. Whenever we have some health issues, we go to doctors, but sometimes it is not because of the other reasons, but we are having deficiency of oxygen in the body, and that's why we are having such issues. So if breath can be controlled, we can see that there are no such many more health issues, and we can be life. So breathing is very important. Just from physical health purpose we have discussed this, but in spirituality, breathe is very important to reach out even the soul, because without soul there is no breathing in the body. The body itself is non-living, it doesn't breathe in itself. It is because of the presence of the soul the body is breathing. The breathing system is developed inside the physical body. So breathing is the main function of our body and not of soul and not of our body, but we are understanding through respiratory system that it is our body which is having this system, and that's why we are breathing. But if there is no presence of soul in the body, we can there may be system in the body, instead of that we are not breathing. So somehow breathing is connected with our inner self, and that's why through breathing also we can reach out the self, we can realize the self. And this is the main reason the yogis are focused on breathing. They are controlling breathing and regulating it in such a way that they can go into deeper meditation through it, and they can realize their own spiritual goals. So breathing is very important. So breathe through the nose, breathe slowly and completely. So this is the scientific way of taking breathing. So we have already discussed about it. And how to breathe is quite clear to us, that whenever we are breathing, we have to use our all ribs, collarbones, diaphragm, and lungs. So if here it is said that whenever we are taking oxygen in through breathing, then it is automatic that our lungs would expand, our ribs would expand, our diaphragm would goes down, and our stomach or navel comes out. So this is the right way of taking breathing, that we have to understand. If we are taking proper breathing, our mind would be refreshed, our body would have enough energy, and our mind would also be calm and cool and concentrated, and emotions would also be under control. So it is not just for physical health or for proper for taking proper oxygen, but it is also very much connected with our emotional control. It is also very connected with our concentration power. It is also very connected with our calm and cool mind state. So this breathing is also important. So here, breathing in, expansion of the stomach muscles, and breathing out, contraction of the stomach muscles. So that's why these instructions are given again and again when we practice perception of breathing. So I think we have to discuss this much only for today. The rest of the part we will discuss. Tomorrow. What is the time? Just I have to see. Okay. So is it there some time?
Yes, Samriji, we still have time.
Okay. So now we can see the vital body. The vital body is Tejas body, and this is a kind of vital force, and vital body is also considered as a life force. The breathing system can work till there is vital body inside. Okay, so if there is no energy supply, no system would work. So vital body is more important than our body systems. So vital energy is a vital force to keep life alive, healthy, and energetic. So if this body is weak, we feel weakness in the body. If it is strong enough, we feel that we have energy. So depletion of vital energy is depletion of life. And that's why it is said that whenever there is death, it is said that his pran has gone. His pran have ended. So it means the vital body has left this physical body, and the physical body becomes dead. And that vital body is always associated with soul. So when soul goes, it also goes with that, and this body becomes cold. So whenever death happens, we find that our body parts start getting cold. Hands become sometimes cold, or the legs become cold. It depends that when our soul is departing from the body, then from which part it is departing. So if it is departing from the upper part, then the lower part starts getting cold. This vital body contracts up to upper part, and if it is if our soul is departing from the lower part, then the upper part would be cold first, and the lower part would be later on, as soon as the soul comes out of it. So this vital body is working throughout the body, because the soul is present in the throughout the body. So we feel that there is presence of vital body in each and every cell, each and every part of our body, and because of this vital body, all cells, all tissues, and all body parts systems are working. If we are using our senses, we are perceiving any object nearby, we are opening the eyes, blinking the eyes, or closing the eyes. All these functions of senses are taking place with the support of this vital body. The soul is perceiving, but soul perceives when our eyes are open. If eyes are closed, the soul has power to perceive many more things, but it cannot perceive. So the vital body is also supporting body soul to get the knowledge about the external world and to come in the contact of the external world. So this vital body is also considered as a mystical body. The yogis show so many magical things or mystical things. It is with the support of this tejas body. So they increase the power of this and this tejas body to that extent that they can create miracles. So all the miracles are shown with the support of this vital body. And those who are yogis, those who are living very strong ethical life, very righteous and very spiritual, great meditators, or doing penance, long penances, or chanting the japs, they are increasing not only their own inner spiritual powers and developing in the field of spirituality, but they are also strengthening this vital body. And due to that, they are getting some mystical powers. They are developing so many mystical powers in themselves. Might be they are using or not, but they might have that kind of powers. So now there are pranas. So this vital body is in and as a function, we find it in the name of different pranas in different parts of our body. So according to Ayurveda, there are or you can say Hindu yoga tradition, there are 5 such pranas which are working in different parts of our body, from head to toe. Here you can see, according to Patanjali, there are 5 types of pranas which are working: Udan, Pran, Saman, Apan, and Vyan. So it is said the Udan Pran is controlling the upper part. It starts from mouth to upper. It especially the mouth part and the upper part is being controlled by this power. The heart and other things, from nose to other. This pran is also found. Saman is found in some other part. Apan is found near to our belly and navel part, and Vyan might be or Saman is spread throughout the body. So in this way, all the 5 pranas or vital powers are working in different parts and making different parts of our body functional. According to Jain philosophy, there are 10 pranas. So among the 10, the 5 pranas are associated with all 5 senses: nose, ear, eyes, tongue, and skin. And that's why they are sensing the external world because of this pran energy. And our mind is functioning, our body is functioning. We are talking or discussing or making a dialogue with each other, or communicating. So all these verbal action activities are going on with the support of speech pran. And breathing, we are breathing in and out. So all these respiratory functions are taking place due to this breathing pran. And lifespan, we are surviving for certain period. So this lifespan is being supported by this lifespan determining pran, vital energy. So in this way, these 10 types of pran or vital energy are working inside the body, making the whole body systems functional, and all digestion process and everything is taking place with the support of this vital body. And it is also a very mystical body, very magical body, or you can say it can create so many miracles, and the yogis are using this body to create some miracles or to achieving some mystical powers. So with this, I would like to stop here. Now, if somebody has any questions so far what we have discussed, so it would be better to ask question. It is 8:54.
We can have questions, but we no time for meditation, Samiji, or we can ask everybody if they want meditation also.
Sorry, what you have said?
I'll ask if people want to stay on for meditation or just questions and finish. So people may have.
Okay, yeah. So if somebody all want, then we can meditate. Otherwise, you have only 5 minutes for questions.
Mandami, for the five sharir, five types of bodies, um, Odaric, Tejas, and Karman.
Yes.
So the human body can have all these three bodies at the same time, or like how they can have like three bodies at
Yes.
this?
Yes. Until and unless you have karmic body, you cannot have tejas body and odaric body. Okay. So they all are working together. They are always connected with each other, especially in the case of human beings and the animal beings. Okay. In the case of the heavenly beings or hellish beings, there is the Vakriya body, and the karmic body and Tejas body are always associated with the soul, all
Okay.
the mundane souls. Okay. Without which the soul cannot work in this physical
Right.
world. Okay. It cannot come into any form of life and cannot be functional through that body. So these two bodies are essential for being in the physical state or mundane state for a soul.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Any other question? Okay, so I think no other question. So should we meditate or not?
Yes, yes. And people are free to leave if they can't stay, but definitely please meditate. Some will stay.
Okay. So now sit in comfortable posture. Keep both the hands in the posture of knowledge on the knees, facing upward sky. Keep your backbone and neck straight. Close your eyes softly. Take a long and deep breath. Make Om sound 5 times. Om. 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 Relax. Relax your body, mind, and vocal cord. Concentrate your mind on the big toe of your right leg, starting from the toe See up to the head. Each and every part of your body, experiencing all the functions, vibrations, sensations of each and every part of your body. Right leg, left leg, middle part, both the hands, throat, facial organs, and brain. See each and every part. Give suggestion to be relaxed. Relax. 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 Feel complete relaxation throughout the body. Now concentrate your mind at the bottom of your spinal cord or backbone, and see the vibrations of the center of energy located at the bottom of your spinal cord. Now raise your mind through spinal cord up to the top of your head, the center of knowledge or crown chakra. Sahasrara chakra, situated on the top of your head. The source of unlimited wisdom, enlightenment. Come down to the bottom part and again go to the top of the head. You can concentrate on these two centers as long as possible. Come down to the center of energy, to the bottom of your backbone or spinal cord. Raise your mind up to the top of it. Your mind should travel in between these two centers, from bottom to top and top to bottom. Lifting the energy flowing in the lower part to upper part. You can stay on top of it. The energy will automatically flow towards that. You can visualize Om mantra on the top of your head, spreading white bright light. Awakening your brain power. See the light of Om throughout the brain. Visualize Om in bright white color on the top of your head. experiencing its light throughout your brain. Now concentrate your mind on the tip of your nose and see each and every inhalation and exhalation, making it long and deep. See each and every inhalation and exhalation. During inhalation, your lungs expand, ribs expand, diaphragm goes down, and stomach and navel comes out. Now, with two Om sounds, we would conclude our meditation. Om. Om. Rub both the hands, keep them on eyes, and open your eyes gently. How was the meditation, Navin?
It was very relaxing, Somniji. I was like falling asleep a little bit, I think. I wasn't conscious enough, sorry.
It is relaxing in that sense.
Yeah, it was super relaxing.
Meditation is for awareness and not for
I know. I was doing that, but it was your voice is so gentle and soft, and it's like it just like puts you to like into a deep trance.
So I have to beat some drums.
Beat some drums. Well, this time, and normally I do it. Today I don't know. Maybe I was just tired. I
So
don't know.
that you will be
So I'll be aware and
wakeful.
awake.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was good. It was very good.
Okay. So just I said that in Antaryatra internal trip, sometimes we go up and down and come back to the top. Instead of that, just you can concentrate on the top. The one energy automatically will flow upward.
Yeah. I realized that this time I concentrated on top and then energy was automatically coming up. I didn't have to go down after a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your concentration must be on top rather than going to down. And Om can also help you to concentrate. Anybody has visualized Om on the top?
Yeah.
Pari? Have you
Hi.
done meditation?
Yeah, it was great. It was incredibly relaxing.
Oh, relaxing.
Yeah, thank you.
Sleeping.
I need to get better with concentration. My mind still wanders, but my body was incredibly relaxed.
It was
Thank you.
stable because you move so much.
I know.
Your body is not stable, so how mind can be stable?
Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you. Anybody has any question or anything to say? Nothing? Okay, so
Vandamini
thank you.
Great.
Yes.
Vandana Swamiji.
Vandami
Thank you.
Naman Sami Sami.
Yes.
And that
Take the
Vandami
quiz
Naman
of
Sami.
weeks. Take the quiz of weeks 6. Just I have given 15 questions. So it might be you have time for taking 2 question every day.
Perfect.